Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Yvonne's whimsical journey through the colors of dreams. A special bedtime story for Yvonne. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on a quiet street, lived a curious and imaginative girl named Yvonne. Yvonne was 3 years old, and she loved exploring new things and going on exciting adventures. Every night, before she went to sleep, her parents would read her a special bedtime story. But tonight, something magical was about to happen. Yvonne's favorite book, the school's own big preschool workbook, was going to transport her into a world of colors, shapes, and amazing discoveries. As Yvonne snuggled into her soft, fluffy blanket, her parents began to read the book. The pages were filled with vibrant pictures and fun activities that made learning exciting. Yvonne's eyes widened with wonder as she saw sensational squares and rocking rectangles, a giant newt reading a newspaper, and even a dinosaur playing the drums. Suddenly, Yvonne felt a gentle breeze, and the pages of her book started to flutter. Before she knew it, she found herself standing in a place filled with colors she had never seen before. The sky was a brilliant shade of blue, and the grass beneath her feet was a vibrant green. Yvonne realized that she had entered the world of her favorite book. As Yvonne looked around, she noticed a group of colorful creatures dancing and singing. There was Ruby, the red rabbit, twirling with joy. Next to her, Oliver, the orange octopus, was juggling oranges in perfect harmony. Then came Yara, the yellow canary, chirping a cheerful tune. Excitement filled Yvonne's heart as she approached the group. "Hello, my new friends," she said with a big smile. "I'm Yvonne. Can I join your colorful celebration?" The creatures happily welcomed her, and together, they continued their joyful dance through the meadow. They taught Yvonne how to mix colors, creating shades of purple, green, and orange. Yvonne felt like a true artist, painting the world with her imagination. As they danced, Yvonne noticed something shimmering in the distance. It was a magical rainbow, stretching across the sky in all its glory. Yvonne was in awe of its beauty and wondered what secrets it held. With a mischievous twinkle in her eye, Yara, the yellow canary, sang a magical song. The rainbow came to life, and a sparkly bridge appeared, inviting Yvonne to cross over to the other side. Curiosity pulled Yvonne towards the bridge, and she took her first step onto the colorful path. As she walked, the air filled with the scent of freshly bloomed flowers, and the sound of giggling fairies echoed in her ears. On the other side of the rainbow, Yvonne discovered a land filled with enchanting creatures. There was Penny, the pink princess, with her sparkling gown and a crown made of roses. Mario, the magnificent blue butterfly, fluttered gracefully through the air. And nestled in a tree, Clyde, the clever purple squirrel, was busy gathering acorns for the winter. Yvonne felt like she had stepped into a magical kingdom, where anything was possible. The creatures taught her about shapes, showing her how circles, triangles, and squares existed in everything around her. Yvonne giggled as Clyde balanced acorns on his triangular-shaped tail, while Mario flew in perfect circles above. As Yvonne explored the enchanted land, she came across a shining castle. Inside, she found letters floating in the air, forming words and stories. This was the Alphabet Castle, where the letters loved to play and create beautiful tales. With each step she took, Yvonne learned a new letter. She traced her fingers along their curves and lines, feeling the magic of language in her hands. Soon, she could spell her name and read simple words all by herself. Yvonne's journey continued, leading her to a meadow filled with numbers and counting games. She hopped from one number to another, counting flowers and butterflies along the way. Math became an exciting adventure as Yvonne discovered the magic of numbers and how they could help her solve puzzles. But as the sun began to set, Yvonne knew it was time to say goodbye to her new friends and return home. She thanked each creature for their colorful teachings and gave them a warm hug. With a final wave, Yvonne stepped back onto the rainbow bridge, ready to return to her cozy home. As she closed her eyes, she could still hear the joyful songs of her newfound friends and feel the vibrant colors swirling around her. Yvonne's parents, who had been patiently waiting, tucked her into bed. "Did you have a magical adventure, my dear?" they asked, smiling. Yvonne nodded with a sleepy grin. Yes, Mommy and Daddy. I danced with colorful creatures, learned about shapes and numbers, and even crossed a magical rainbow. Her parents listened with wonder as Yvonne recounted her extraordinary journey. They kissed her goodnight and whispered, "You're our little explorer, Yvonne, with a heart full of imagination and a mind ready for endless discoveries." And so, Yvonne drifted off to sleep, her dreams filled with rainbows, colors, and the joy of learning. As she slept, the magic of the school's own big preschool workbook continued to inspire her, preparing her for the adventures that awaited her in the waking world. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.